Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Subject computer application for 11th standard C section. In this session, we are going to discuss the third part of chapter 6, Introduction to Word Processor. In this class, we are going to cover the following topics: find and replace, spell check, inserting tables, formatting table, enhancing a document, page preview, setting the printer, and printing a document. Let's start our class. First, we will discuss the feature of Word Open Office Writer, one of the important feature in all office oriented softwares, that is find and replace. In in Open Office Writer, we can find a phrase and we can replace that phrase with a new phrase. A phrase or a word or a sentence can be found through the following steps, by which we can identify the word and we can replace the word. For that, we want to follow these steps. First, select the edit option and select the find and replace, or we can use the shortcut Ctrl plus F. A find and replace dialog box will appear with the different options. Like in search for text box, we want to type the word which we want to find, and in replace with text box, we want to type the new text which we want to replace. After typing the search for value and replace with value, we can use the different buttons for replacing. Number one, if you click the find button, then the first occurrence of the search word will appear, and if you press the replace button, then that occurred, that is found text, will replace once. If you press find all, then all the occurrence of the search for text value will be highlighted, and if you press the replace all, then all the content, all the words which we want to which we found will replace with the new value which was typed in the replace with box. So now we are going to try this find and replace in Open Office Writer. So I simply open the Open Office Writer from start menu, where I which we some of the files which you already created, like demo 1 and demo 2. So now I'm going to open the demo 1 file, where I'm going to execute the command find and replace in Open Office Writer. So Open Office Writer is opening a new document, that is a document which we already created, namely document 1, which contains some of the text. Now we are now assume we want to find a word Bombay, and we want to replace that word with a new word called Mumbai. So here I am going to enter a new old word called, which we want to find Bombay for a demo purpose in different places. So first time, here I entered a new word Bombay. The same word I copied and pasted with a different location in the Open Office Writer. So here you can see I paste the word Bombay in different location of the file. Now I am going to execute the find and replace by following the steps which we already discussed. The first step is go to edit menu, select find and replace. So when you click the command, you can see a dialog box, find and replace dialog box. This dialog box can be opened through the shortcut. So now I'm going to close the dialog box. So again I'm using the next method for opening the find and replace called shortcut. So press Ctrl plus F. So again you can see the find and replace dialog box appears. You can see there are two text boxes. One is search for, in replace with. So in search for, we want to type the word which we want to find. So here I want to find the word Bombay, and replace with text box, I want to type a new text which text may be called as a replacement text. So here I type the word Mumbai. So now I'm going to use these four buttons. So if you click the find button, then Open Office Writer will find the first occurrence of the word. This find process starts from the insertion point, where the insertion point is available. For example, in the document you can see here this is the first Bombay word, but the find and replace dialog box display this word because insertion point is here. So that's why find and replace start the search process from the insertion point place. So if you place the insertion point at the beginning of the document, and if you click the find button, then you can see the first word Bombay is highlighted. So in the same way, if you click the replace button, then the found word will replace with the new word. So here you can see the Bombay is replaced with the new word and the next occurrence will highlighted. So in this way we can find a particular word and replace word one by one. If you want to replace all the Bombay words in the file, then you can select find all. Then it shows all the words in the document by highlighting the text. So if you press the replace all button, then all the word will replace with the new replacement word called Mumbai. So here you can see search key replaced 4 times. It means 4 times Bombay word is replaced with the Mumbai. Now this is the function of find all, replace all. Find button will find the first occurrence of the word, find all find all the occurrence of the word, replace the only once first occurrence of the word, replace all will replace all the occurrence of the word. So here you can see the two checkboxes is also available. By using these checkboxes we can find the word with some extra criteria like match case. Here case represent to uppercase or lower case. For example, if you want to find a word with the similar case, then you can use this checkbox on. So now I'm going to execute the same exercise with a different with the option called match case. Now I'm going to type the word Mumbai in the replacement word, replacement with box, and here I'm going to type the word Bombay in capital letter. It means here when in the search box I type the word same spelling, but all the letters are in uppercase. So here you can see match case is on. So when I try to click find the word, so you can see error will display that search key not found. Search key not found. It means the open office writer search the Bombay word with the case sensitive. It means if the word with the same case is available in the document, then it will show that word. But here you can see there is no Bombay word with the capital letter. For example, here I am typing the same word Bombay with capital letter. Then you can see the open office writer will search that particular word only. Other words are ignored because we click the option called match case. If you remove the match case and if you press the find all, then it will find all the small letter, that is uppercase lowercase Bombay words also, because we didn't enable the match case option. So match case, when you click the match case option, then it will compare the word as well as the case. So in the same way, if you click the second checkbox called whole word only, then it will research only the word which matches the correct word. For example, if you want to search the Bombay, if you type Bay, then if you click the find button, then it unable to find any word in the document and give the result search key not found. But when you disable this option, that is whole word option is disabled, when you click the find button, you can see in the Bay word letter also found by the find and replace. This is the difference between the using the whole word checkbox. So I hope you understand the concept, the find and replace concept. Now we are going to see the next concept, next option of the open office writer called spell check. So open office writer have its own dictionary. By using the dictionary, it enable the spell check option. There are two types of spell check option. One is auto spell check option. You can see the icon ABC with squiggly red color underline. Another one is spelling and grammar icon with ABC letter with a tick mark. So what is the difference between auto spell check and spelling and grammar icon? So autos, when you enable this auto spell check option, if you type the wrong word, then at the time of giving a space, you can see the word which is wrong. It was underlined with a squiggly underline. If you type the right word, then it does not display any squiggly underline in the document itself. In demo file, you can see all the words are in red color underline, but you can see the Bombay, some of the words are not in red color underline. It means these words are not available in dictionary. So if you want to correct the spelling, or if you want to check the spelling by auto spell check, you want to on this option. So already this option is on, it is default option. If you want to off this option, then you can click this icon, ABC icon. So it is called auto spell check icon. So now I'm going to off this option. So when I off this option, you can see that there is no red color underline in the words. That is, the words without a with spelling mistake they didn't display by the open office writer. But when you on this option, you can see the words which are not available in dictionary, then it shows that words as a wrong words. So these wrong words can be corrected by using this simple method called right clicking on that particular word. Then it shows a list of words. Here you can see Bombay. So this is the right word. It means this word is in the dictionary of open office writer. So if you want to correct this word with the new word, then select that word. You can see the corrected word is replaced with the wrong word. So in the same way, you cannot see the red color underline for computer because the word and the spellings are correct, which is available in the dictionary. So auto spell check icon, each and every time whenever you type any word, it checks that word with the dictionary and display the red color underline if the spelling are correct or incorrect, and you can correct that word by using the right click button. For example, here I am going to type the word called colors. So and again I'm going to type the word colors. So auto spell check didn't display any mistakes. If you remove any spelling, any word letters, then it will display the red color underline. So here you can see the red color underline will display. So if you want to correct that word, you can correct manually if you know the spelling. If you didn't know the spelling, then right click on that word. So you can see many list of words are displayed. This is called the suggestion list, which was displayed by OpenOffice Writer auto spell check feature. And if you want to replace that word, the correct word, then you can select that word or click that word. You can see the correct word is replaced with the wrong word. So correct word is replaced with the wrong word. This is the second method of correcting the spelling. Now we are going to see the next option called spell check icon. So if you assume the auto spell check icon is off, and you want to find the all the document, either any spelling mistake is in the document, then you can use this spell check dialog box. So spelling and grammar dialog box is icon is available in the standard toolbar. So when you click this button, you can see a spelling dialog box will appear and display the each and every word which was not in the dictionary, and also the issue shows the sentence which was not matched with the English grammars. So here you can see the word which was not available in the dictionary, so with the red letter. So you can either add that word to the dictionary or you can correct that word with the new word. For example, now I am going to remove all the words and try to copy the correct sentence. For example, here I am copying the content of this topic spelling and grammar and pasting that content to the open office writer. So you can see all the content will display. So when you click this spelling grammar, you can see box display, it shows an error. So here you can see there was no word like box display. So what is the mistake here? You want to give a space between these two words, box space display. So you can correct that word by using the suggestion list list, or you can correct manually. So in suggestion box you can see box displays, box hyphen display, miss display. So if you select the correct word and click the change button. If you click the change button, then the mistake word is corrected with the new word, change with the new word. Again there was another mistake occurrences. So there are many suggestion list. So you can select the correct word and you can use the change all or change button. If you click the change button, then the same mistake if occurs for second time, it was not corrected. But if you click the change all button, all the mistakes with the same will be replaced with the correct word. So change button will replace at that particular position. Change all button change all the same mistakes with the suggestion word in the document. So this is the difference between change and change all. So in the same way, so I press the change all. So again you can see the occurrence. So if you want to replace, or you can click change or change all button. So if you want to ignore that mistake, for example, in the document type the word our school name Mazahar Ulum. So when you check the spelling and grammar, you can see Mazahar Ul will display as a error, but the spelling is correct, but problem is it was not added in the dictionary. So if you add that word to the dictionary, then next time open office writer didn't display that word as a error. So now I'm going to add that word to the dictionary. So by simply clicking the add button, so you can see Mazahar ul added to the dictionary. So again I type the same word Mazhar. This time you can see I wantedly make a mistake. Here I miss the letter, or when I check the spelling, you can see that particular word is identified as a error, and it will show the mazhar ul spelling a word in the suggestion list. It means this word is added to the dictionary is confirmed. So you can replace that word by selecting that word and by pressing change or change all button. So you know difference when you press the change button, then the mistake will corrected at that position only. If you click the change all button, then all the mistakes which done in the document will replaced. So this is the function of add. So if you press ignore once or ignore all, it means the correct mistake will ignore for only one times. For example, if you press ignore once, then it show then open office writer ignore that particular mistake, that is this mazhul word mistake is ignored for once. But next time when you check the mistake, you can see the same word will display as a error. But if you press the ignore all, that means all the mistakes like this are ignored in the document. So here you can see again the word are next time when I try to check the mistake word, you can see the correct word or the mistake word are replaced, but the mistake, that is the mazhar, this word is not displayed as a error because this word is ignored for that for this particular document only. So this is the function of these three six buttons: ignore once, ignore all, add, change all. Next you can see the another word called autocorrect. This is the again next feature of open office writer, which will help to correct the mistakes automatically, which we'll see now. Here in the next topic we are going to discuss the next feature called auto correction. So auto correct feature will replace some of the mistakes commonly done by the user, like when user try to type the word the in the screen, then most of the user type the word as like HTE. So this is the word, uh, the mistake word typed by many users, which was listed by the software developments, and all these common mistake words are added to the autocorrect list. And whenever the common mistake done by the new user, then that mistake is corrected automatically into the new word. For example, if you type HTE, then that word automatically converted into THE. So in our open office writer, now we are going to try that the autocorrect mistake. So open the open office writer. So now I'm going to type the word THE. I want to type the word THE, but what is the mistake? Common mistake. HTE. So when you type the word HTE, then you can see that word HTE will automatically replaced. HTE and type the space. You can see HTE, type the space. You can see that particular HTE word automatically replaces into THE. This is called the autocorrect feature, which is available in the spell check dialog box button. So this is called auto correct. So in this way you can add some of the mistake word, will auto some of the mistake word can be corrected automatically to that list, autocorrect list. For that, go to the uh, tools menu and select the autocorrect, and where you can see the autocorrect dialog box appears. In there was two buttons. One is replace box, where you want to type the misspelled word. In which box we want to type the correct word, and click the new. So here we have an activity also. So what we want to do, if you type the word computr, then this misspelled word automatically want to convert it into computer. So now I'm going to execute this activity in open office writer. So I'm going to add the word to the autocorrect list. For that, select tools, go to the autocorrect option. You can see autocorrect option. Autocorrect dialog box appear. In replace with, type the mistake word computr. So and type the correct word COMPUTER. So you can see COMPUTER, computer. Then press the new button. Then the particular mistake is added in the autocorrect list. So press OK. Now when I type the same mistake word COMUPTR, and when I press the space button, you can see that mistake is automatically corrected by OpenOffice Writer because of autocorrect option. So this is the third way of correcting the spelling mistake. So I hope you understand how to correct the spelling mistake in OpenOffice Writer. First method, auto spell check. Second method, spelling and grammar icon. For auto spell check shortcut, spelling and grammar icon shortcut is F7. So next one is autocorrect option. Now we are going to see the next topic, inserting tables. So tables play a very major role for displaying the document with content in a well-spaced and well-designed manner, and many of the content in the office are displayed in the table-like structure. So tables can be inserted in different techniques in OpenOffice Writer. Method 1, by using the table icon. Method 2, by using the table dialog box. So first we try to insert the table by using the table icon. So what we want to do, place the insertion point where you want to table to appear. Click the down arrow to the right side of the table icon. In the drop down grid, select the number of rows and columns for the table. The table will appear. This is the simple method for inserting the table in the OpenOffice Writer by using table icon method. Now I am going to open the OpenOffice Writer and try to execute this first method, table icon method. So here you can see the table icon method. This is the table icon. So in table icon you can see there was a down arrow in the right side of that icon. So click that icon, select the number of rows you required and number of columns you required, and click. So here you can see where the insertion point is available. The selected rows and columns are inserted as a table. This is the first method of inserting the table in the OpenOffice Writer. The next method, now we are going to see the next method for inserting the table in the OpenOffice Writer. So this is all a very simple method. So what we want to do, select the table, insert and table, or we can use the shortcut Control plus F2, or we can select left click and select table icon. There are three methods for opening the table dialog box. So now we are going to execute these three methods. First method, using the shortcut Control plus F12. So here you can see when I press the Control plus F12, you can see the insert dialog box will appear. Insert table dialog box will appear. By using this dialog box, we can create number of table. First, what we want to do, so we want to type the table name. So it is up to our choice. We can give any name for the table. So now I'm going to give the table name as demo table. After that, we want to mention number of columns we required and number of rows we required. So I inserted 6 as a column value and 5 as the rows value. So you can see 6 columns are inserted and 5 rows are inserted. This is the second method. So the same insert table dialog box can be opened by simply right clicking on the insertion area and selecting the table. Uh, sorry Go to the table and select insert and table. So again the same dialog box will appear. You can select, you can type the table name, you can select the number of rows and columns and click OK. So in the second table, now I'm going to insert 6 or 8 columns and 7 rows, and here I'm adding the option called headings. So when you checkbox this heading as the option is on, you can see the table first row is considered as a heading, and it will repeat to the next next page whenever your table is lengthened to next page. So next one is when you click the don't split table option, then you cannot split this table, and when you click the border, the borders will appear for the table. So again you can see there was a option button called auto format. So in here you can see the predefined colors and styles for the table is available. So any one of the style or format you can select you want and click OK button. So now I'm going to add the two more options for this new table. One is heading, another one is auto format. So now I'm going to press the OK button. So you can see a new table is created. So whenever the first row is considered as a heading, so here I type some of the uh, headings as here. For example, serial number, name, mark. So for moving from one cell to another cell, you can use the tab button in for, and if you want to move the pointer in the forward direction, you can use tab button, or if you want to use the move the insertion point in backward, you can use the shift plus tab button. So now I am using the tab button for moving the insertion point in forward direction. So you can see the insertion point is moved whenever I press the tab button. So whenever I used to type the shift plus tab, you can see the insertion point will move to the backside of the or backward of the insertion table. So these are the two shortcut for moving around the table. So here you can see in this table insertion point is available in the first cell. If you press the tab button, it will move to the next cell. So in the same way it will move in the forward direction. When it reaches the end of the row, then it go to the second row. So in the same way you can move the insertion point to the new rows and new cells by using tab in in forward direction. If you want to move the insertion point in backward direction, you can use the shift plus tab. So now I'm using shift plus tab. That's why the insertion point is moving in the backward direction of in the table. So this is called navigation in table. Now you can see here whenever I try to insert that particular row. So this is how we try to create a table with the different option by using the table dialog box. Now we are going to see the next topic called formatting table. Of course, we can format the table by using by inserting rows, columns, or by deleting rows or columns, or by merging or splitting cells and uh, rows and columns. So first we will try to understand how to insert rows and columns. The first method is right click on the table row, any one of the row where you want to insert or a column, and click a row insert or column insert. Then at that point the particular row or insert will column will inserted in the table. So first we try to insert a table row here in the first row of the table. So before that I try to type some of the content for identifying purpose, where I insert the rows, where I insert the columns. So 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 wait for a minute. You can see I added some of the data for the identification of purpose. So after inserting the data to that particular table, so here you can see three rows are inserted. If you want to insert a new row between the row first and two, then select the second row or click the insertion point in the second row and right click the mouse pointer. Here pop-up menu will appear. Go to the row option and select insert. So here you can see a dialog box appears, rows inserted. So here you can mention number of rows you want to insert. The default value is 1. Now I am going to change the default value into 3. That means here I want to insert 3 rows. So where you want to insert 3 rows, you want to mention in the position option. There are two options, one is after or before. So before means before the insertion point, after means after the insertion point. Now I am select the option before. Click OK button. You can see insertion point is here because I select the option before. That's why the 3 rows are inserted before that in particular row. So if you select the same row option as after, then you can see how the rows are inserted. Now I am going to insert 3 rows, but the position is after. So you can see after the insertion point 3 rows are inserted. In the same way, if you want to insert a column or row in the table, select the column where you want to insert, right click on that particular area, go to the column area option and select the insert. The insert dialog box appear. Set the number of row columns you required and select before or option, before or after option. Now I select the before. So it means before that particular insertion point 2 columns are inserted. So this is called formatting. If you want to insert this 2 after that particular position, then in the columns and insert area, select the option called after in the position area. So here you can see after that particular insertion point 2 columns are inserted. This is how we insert new columns to the new rows and new columns to the table. Next we will see how to format the table by deleting the rows and columns. We can delete the rows and columns by selecting particular rows and right click on that row and select row delete or column delete. So open the open office writer. So if you want to delete these 3 columns, then select that 3 columns, right click on that particular area, go to the column and select delete. Then all the selected columns will deleted. You can see the selected column will be removed from the table. So in the same way, if you want to remove the rows, then select the particular rows you don't want and right click on that selected area, go to the row, select delete. So this is the simple method for formatting the text. So by using different methods, we can insert, delete rows and columns. Next, the method of formatting is merging or splitting cells. Merging means more than one cells can be converted into single cell, or more than one tables can be converted into single table. In the same way, one single cell can be converted into different rows and columns. So what we want to do, so simply select the more than one cells which you want to merge. For example, if you want to merge these 2 rows into single, 2 cells into single cell, select that word and right click on that word on the selected area and select rows and select merge. Select cell and select merge. So you can see 2 rows are merged and converted into single, 2 cells are merged and converted into single cell. In the same way, a single cell can be divided into many cells. For that, click the insertion point, insert that particular cell, right click on that cell, go to the cell, select split. Now you can see split cells dialog box appear. Select the number of splits and select either cell is split horizontally or vertically. So if you select the cell direction as horizontally, then you can see 4 cells are created inside a single cell in the horizontal way. So in the same way, if you insert split the cell and into four and select the vertical, then a single cell can be divided into four cell in the vertical way. So this is called the formatting the table. You can insert number of rows and columns you required. You can delete the number of columns and rows from the table. You can merge more than one cells. You can split a single cell into many cells. So next we will see the next topic called enhancing a document. Of course, in the document we can insert pictures and special characters also in the document. For inserting pictures, very simple step, go to the insert, select picture and select from file. So now I am going to execute the command inserting a picture in the document. So go to the insert, select pictures and select from file. So if you select this option, then a new dialog box will appear and it will ask to select the image file which you already installed in your system, or you can select the default images which you already use in the document. So now I'm going to open the picture option. So here you can see the default images of Windows operating system is available. From this I select the uh, select an image and click open button. Now you can see that particular image is inserted in this document. So this image can be resized by simply clicking and dragging the green color buttons. So in the green color buttons you can select, click and drag the image size to resize the image size. So this is the first method for inserting image in the document. Next one is the inserting special characters. So in the document, if you want to insert a special characters like beta, pi, alpha, these are symbols are very essential in mathematical. So if you want to type this uh, symbol, you can use this insert special characters option. From this dialog box you can select the symbols. So go to the insert and special characters option from insert menu. Here you can see the special characters. So here you can see the different types of symbols like 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, a apostrophe or a bar, parentheses, open parentheses. So in this format you can see some of the symbols are available in the keyboard, but some of the symbols are not available in the keyboard. So if you didn't find any symbol which you required, you can change the font. So when you change the font, then you can see the many symbols are available in the system. So in this special characters area, so whenever you select any symbol, you can see that symbol will inserted to the particular area, and each and every symbol have their unique code. This is called U plus F07A. This is the code for that particular symbol. This symbol are considered as a characters in the dialog box. These are called fonts. So you can select different types of fonts and different types of font for inserting different types of symbols, special symbols in your document. So now I'm going to try a new traditional Arabic font where you can see some of the Arabic font symbols are also available. So by simply clicking on that special characters, you can see all the character will inserted, and when you press OK button, all the character will apply on the screen. So this is called the inserting the special characters in the document. So I hope you understand this concept. Now next topic is inserting shapes. So for drawing there was a special software called MS Paint in my Windows operating system. Other than drawing, some of the drawing tools are also available in OpenOffice Writer. These tools are available in the drawings toolbar. If the drawing toolbar is not available in the screen, then you can select view and toolbars and select drawing. Then the drawing toolbar will appear. There you can see many tools. By using the tools you can draw many shapes. Now we will try this, how to insert many shapes in the OpenOffice Writer. So by default drawing toolbar will not appear on the screen. So for that, go to the view and select the toolbar. option and select the drawings. So here you can see drawing. So when you select this drawing option from the view toolbar option, you can see there was a tick mark. It means this toolbar is available on the screen. So here you can see the toolbar is available. So here you can see there was many shapes like straight lines. These lines can be used, these tools can be used by simply clicking on that particular shape. Then whenever you click that particular shape, then the mouse pointer will convert it into crosshair like structure. By clicking and dragging command, you can insert that particular shape into the document. So here other than this standard tool, you can see there was some special shapes also here, by which you can draw that particular shape. Based upon your requirement, you can change that shapes. So here you can see different shapes are available in the drawing toolbar. By simply click that shapes and click and drag the particular shape on the document. So here you can see many drawings. Try to execute all the drawing tools and create your document with the interactive mode. So next we will try to change the drawing tools or shapes, colors and the styles also. How we can change that particular shape or color. So for that, select that particular shape and click the drawings object properties from the toolbar dialog box. For example, if you want to change this drawings color, then select that shape, right click on the shape and go to the uh, position area, line area. So here when you go to the area, you can see there was a number of colors available for filling that particular area, particular shape. So select required color and click OK. Then you can see that particular shape is converted into the new color. So other than, there was a drawing property toolbar is also available. So here you can select the line style and you can select the line colors. So or you can select hatching or different style methods you want inside that particular shape. So this is the drawing toolbar properties which is available when you select any shape. So if you deselect that particular shape by clicking this arrow, you can see that drawing properties dialog box will disappear automatically. So drawing properties dialog box will appear, toolbar will appear whenever you select the shape. So if you select the shape, then only this toolbar will appear. If you deselect this shape, then this toolbar will automatically disappear or hide from the user. So this is the topic which we now. Next one is insert auto text. So already we discussed the topic called autocorrect, but here the next option is called auto text. Auto text is different from auto correct. So autocorrect will correct the misspelled word automatically, but what auto text do? Auto text allows you to assign text, tables, graphics and other items to a key or a key combination. For example, rather than typing Tamil Nadu, every time you use the phrase, you might just type TN and press F3. You can also see a formatted tip. So other than typing the word Tamil Nadu fully, you can type the TN and you press the F3, then the TN will convert it into Tamil Nadu. So now I am going to try this word in Open Office Writer. So here you can see I type the TN word and press F3 button. So you can see there was an error, auto text for a shortcut TN not found. So it means the case sensitive should be followed here. So you can see there was no shortcut or auto text for this word TN in Open Office Writer. So you can add this TN as a auto text in Open Office Writer by simply following the following step. Number one, type the text into your document. Select the text so that it is highlighted. So first step, type the text in your document and select the text so that is highlighted. So first I type the text which I want to insert into auto text word. So I type the word Tamil Nadu and select the text as highlighted And next third step is go to edit or mark auto text or press Ctrl plus F3. So third step is go to edit and select auto text, or we can use the shortcut Ctrl plus F3 also. So here you can see the auto text dialog box appears. So go to the auto text option. Here you can see the next go to the shortcut. Enter a name for your shortcut. Writer will suggest one letter shortcut which you can. So here we want to type the name for the shortcut. So here I type the name as shortcut Tamil and Tamil Nadu, and you can see open office writer automatically selects some of the shortcut for that word, that is T. So after that what we want to do, click on the inverted arrow of the auto text button and on the right, and click select and unselect new from the menu. So go to the auto text and the round arrow. Here you can see the new option is available. Select text only. So a new text is added. So after that what we want to do, so click close to return to your document. So go to the close option in the dialog box. So here you can see a new auto text is inserted. The letter is T. So after typing the letter, if you want to press F3. So here you can see the letter T is converted into Tamil Nadu. So again I used to insert the auto text in your document in here. So I press the T and I press the shortcut called F3. So by pressing F3 you can see the new word Tamil Nadu is inserted. This is the difference between autocorrect and auto text. Autocorrect will automatically correct that misspelled word with the correct word whenever you press space button. But in auto text, if you want to replace that text into the auto text, then you should press the shortcut and press the F3. So before that you want to set all the shortcut methods by following the procedures explained here. So this is how we can insert the auto text in our document. Next one is page preview, setting the printer and printing a document. So after using all the option, after creating the document, what we will do, we will try to take the printout of that particular document. Before we take the printout, we want to follow the preview method. That is, preview is the option is available in the file menu. If you select that file and preview option, page preview option, you can see that particular documents preview when the document is printed in the page as a hard copy. So if you take your document as a printout, then it will look like this. So here you can see the different options available. One, you can either decrease or increase the zoom level of your document by pressing this plus zoom in and zoom out option of the page preview option. Next one is the important option which we'll discuss here is in the page preview toolbar, click multiple pages icon to display multiple pages. So here the option is already available as a multiple pages. That's why many pages are displayed here. That is, two pages are displayed simultaneously. Actually in our document we have only two pages. If you click the multiple pages as single, then you can see only one page, and if you want to move to next page, then you click the arrow button, that is scroll bar arrow button, then only you can move to the next page in the page preview area. So if you want to close this page preview area, click close button. So if you want to change this preview as multiple pages, then here you can see the multiple pages option available, and if you select the grid, then you can see 7 into 5 pages, that means 35 pages will available in the single preview. So this is up to our use, up to our requirement. We can change it into many option, either single or multiple pages. So next one is, after viewing the page preview, we can change the printer. settings by selecting the option file print and using the control plus print, or by using the print file icon from the page preview dialog box. In the general tab we can select the printer list which we want to print, and in the range and copies we can type the number of copies for the range of pages. So now we are going to see how we can set the printer pages by selecting the file arrow mark print option. So this is called the print option. This will display the print dialog box. So in the general tab you can see number of printers connected to a system. So there was two printers are connected to system. So you can select any one of the printer, and you can select the range and copies. If you select all pages, then all the pages in the document will print. If you want to print any single or any specific pages, you can select the pages. Here you can mention the number of the pages. For example, consider your document consists of 10 pages, then you want to print only one page, that is page number 5 only you want to print, then you can type 5. Otherwise, if you want to print a specific number of pages, for example, if you want to print page number 3, page number 7, page number 9, then you can specify that page numbers by simply typing the number of pages like 3, 7, 9. Then the specific pages, that is page number 3 and 7, 3, 7 and 9 will print in the printer. Other pages are skipped. So in the same way, if you want more copies of pages, here you can specify number of copies. So if you want 3 copies, then you can type 3 in the number of copies. In the number of copies you can see checkbox called collate. So collate means it will print the copies in the set manner. For example, if you check this option, then consider these 3 pages 3, 7, 9. So the printer will print the pages in the order 3, 7, 9. So first set is over. So we want 3 sets for each page. So the first set is over in this order, that is 3, 7, 9. After printing the first set, it go for the second, again it will print 3, 7, 9. After completing the second copies, it will go for third copies and print 3, 7, 9. When you click this collate option, if you collate option is off, then you can see page number 3 will print 3 times, page number 7 will print 7 times, page number 9 will print 9 times. So this is the difference between the collate option on or off. After setting the option, click the print button, then you can see your document will print in the printer. So this is the end of the lesson, chapter number 6. I hope you understand this concept. So try to execute all these options. If you have any doubt, contact me through WhatsApp. Prepare question and answers for your all completed lesson. So including the chapter number 6, prepare all the answers for questions, book back questions, 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 5 mark, and send the images of their written classwork assignment to my WhatsApp. So if you have any doubt, contact me through WhatsApp, or you can call me also. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.